like to see your text message that shows me that she was still there until the 8th.
All her garbage was there. We could not rent out the property until the 8th. She was there until September 2nd physically, which is, can I hand this to the judge?
No, not necessary.
Okay.
Not necessary. I absolutely understand that she was there until the 2nd. I do not believe him that they did not have a conversation, that she explained that her husband was in the hospital and there was a death in the family, and he said, okay. I don't believe him. I believe that he did in fact have that conversation and gave her authorization to stay until the 2nd. The fact that the garbage was on the side of the house, and she thoroughly explained to you that she was going to come back and put it in the front of the house when the garbage would come and take it, I think you are being totally unreasonable. And she's entitled to have $500 security deposit back. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $500. Your counter claims dismissed. We're finished. Thank you.
Why is that excused, Mr.
They lied. We tried to work with them.
I'm glad that she was able to see past what was really going on.
We tried to give them a little bit of a break with the $500.
It really hurt us because we were close with them. My father did work with them.
We could not put a new tenant in there, so they really owe us for rent.
We consider them to be family friends.
And that is what is on their lease.
So I'm glad the judge saw also.
And now, the next case. All parties in the matter of Kelts versus Morgan. Step forward.
Nicole Kelts is suing her ex-husband, Daniel Morgan, for the return of personal property.
Ms. Kelts, this is your former husband. You had been divorced for many years. In what year were you and Mr. Morgan divorced?
1997.
And in 2015, you had been living, according to what I read here in your complaint, in your parents' house, and you were asked to leave your parents' house. Is that correct?
Right. My father and I had an argument.
Whatever. You were asked to leave your parents' house. You had no place to go. Do you have a job?
No, ma'am.
Well, how do you support yourself?
I was a caregiver.
For whom?
I worked for a private company, Home Recovery.
Is that a full-time job?
Yes, ma'am.
And until when did you work for them?
Until over last summer, like June, around June.
Last year?
Yes.
Mr. Morgan suffered a stroke.
Yes, ma'am.
And you didn't have a place to live. So, despite the fact that you had been divorced for 20 years, he allowed you to come into the house, and you ran errands for him and lived in the house.
Shit, I got hella hats, bruh. I done bought almost all the ribbon hats. Like every hat.
Yes, we do. We have an 18-year-old and a 22-year-old.
All the
And
clothes,
where do they live?
almost all
They
the
live
shoes.
with my parents.
Have they always lived with your parents?
No, not always.
For how long have they lived with your parents? How long have they lived with your parents?
Since they was 14.
Until they were 14?
Yeah.
Not with her. She was gone.
Yeah.
So after they turned 14, they went to live with their grandparents?
Well, they went to live with her for a while, then they ended up moving into the grandparents.
With me.
Now, is your claim that after a period of time, Mr. Morgan locked you out of the house and kept some of your property?
That's right.
First, what property did you move in with?
I had everything that...
What's everything? You lived with your parents in their house?
My clothing,
Your clothing?
cookware. I had a storage building that had all my belongings in.
What's all your belongings?
Everything I've had for my whole life.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Now, on what date did you leave Mr. Morgan's house?
February 7th.
Tell me under what circumstances you left the house.
I had been that day to run errands for him. I bought the groceries. I paid the bills. I came home. I put the groceries away. My boyfriend was there visiting with me. We went upstairs. Mr. Morgan proceeded to start cussing at me and telling me off that I was stealing his money, stealing his pills, just cussing me up and down, which is what happened continuously.
Fine. So, what happened?
I said, I need a break from this. Me and my parents had made up at the time. So I went down there and I said, I'm going away for a couple of days just to take a break. And I had planned to return. While I was down there, I fell and I got an infection in my leg.
Like they
and I
scared
was
to play,
unable
bruh.
to return. That's why I couldn't go back around him, because I was scared to get him sick. In the meantime, when I went back, he had moved another girl in, and when I went up there to get my stuff, he locked the door in my face.
Right, I'm gonna call you right back.
I was asking him.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a 3,000 GT.
Large enough for the two of you?
Yeah.
And clothes?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
And when you left, where did you go?
We went where I was staying at.
Oh,
And
yeah?
where were you staying at?
Currently, I was staying
What?
at my baby mama's house.
You were staying at the mother of your child's house.
You know, like how spirits,
Now,
they give you
had a
orbs?
conversation with her in the car.
Right.
So I
Jimmy
want you
got
to
an
tell
orb.
me what the conversation
By your feet.
was that you had with her in the car.
Is that real?
as She was driving
Yeah.
you to your baby's mother's
Oh, damn.
house.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
If I would tell you that he paid up all of her stuff? Is that right?
No, I got my TV, that's it.
Oh, so just a second. There you go.
Probably Papa.
I like your version better.
Well, that's nice. And the dean of my former law school would thank you for that. They trained me well. I'm sure he's
That's
been
Papa.
staying up nights to have your approval.
That's that Vince Carter dunk right there.
But do you know how many times we've done it over the last 20 years?
That's hella weird.
I love that dunk, bro. That dunk's so wet.
And a lot of trouble. And when you found the Curtis Lee booth,
Yes, the dead age, yes. And the big right foot,
They even dunk it on niggas' heads.
yours is the most important. Andy, isn't that your class?
And he scores.
That might be a sign.
Wow. Snatched the shit.
Yeah, that might be a sign Daddy telling you something.
And nigga under his legs too.
Bleachable moments need Clorox bleach. Car trouble happens. It's inconvenient, costly, and sometimes even dangerous. Unless you've got this, a AAA card, same size as a credit card.
Yeah, me different is a breakdown on that one.
Need a tow? Tire change? Battery? Get it. 24/7. All by AAA certified road service technicians. And AAA
Alright,
card
well,
bills
these
are more
pictures
better with sticker.
still
How
coming
much
on
for
there.
always peace of mind?
Oh, wow.
$56 a year. Call now. Get it.
And they're
Get
all
this
on
beverage
there?
container free. Visit AAA.com/get it or call
Huh?
844-366-4268.
With a AAA card,
Yeah,
you
I'm
get
telling you,
24/7
man.
emergency roadside service for just $56 a year. And discounts on purchases that can save you more than $56 a year.
Right.
At places like Century Theaters, Reebok
Yeah,
Outlets,
like I
Lens
said,
Crafters,
and
auto
maybe
repairs
that's
at any
telling
AAA
you
approved facility, and more.
to
All for a
rethink
price
what
our
you
members think
wanna
is
do.
worth every penny. Only $56 a year. Call now and get it.
Get this hot and cold beverage container free. Visit
Okay,
AAA.com/get
well,
it
give me a
or
call
call
when you can get a
AAA
text.
now at
Alright, let me see.
1-844-366-4268.
I got my car accident settlement check from the
Alright,
two
now,
law
you know
firm.
what you're talking
They didn't
about?
charge 33 or 40%
The
like
blunt.
other attorneys. Only 25%.
Don't you have one?
That's more money for me.
No, I thought I brought it and gave it to you.
999, 9,000. One car does it all.
Take a couple of days.
Rape cases. Judge Judy.
Where?
Nicole Keltz's ex-husband Daniel Morton
I
is
didn't
withholding
spark no
personal
blood.
belongings.
You
Now,
fucking
I want you to
high-ass
tell me
motherfucker.
What the conversation was.
Look in between that thing.
Well, I told her, yeah, she needs to get out of there. Get out of there.
What did she say?
She said she was taking a few days. She's going to her parents' house.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she's going to talk to them about it.
Man, this is too easy, bruh. Oh my God. I'm about to hit a 3 so I can get 11.
What did you take?
I had my clothes.
You had your clothes there?
No, I had my clothes with
Get up out of here. Huh?
Where?
Man, that's slap.
What were your clothes doing in her car?
because I had them with me.
Why?
It's a long story. So that was my bag.
Overnight. Sorry.
He had an overnight bag. Had you spent the night
Yeah, we spent the night that night.
at his house?
Yeah.
I thought you were living with your baby's mother.
I was staying there.
Man, why
yes,
my dude
but
keep
that
fouling?
night, all this happened. The argument between them. when
Missing
they
all
was
them
fussing,
easy shots,
I was staying with her that night with them.
And you came prepared to do that with an overnight bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, sit down.
We brought the groceries in that
Oh, he
night.
tried to show off. Get up out of here.
I
Oh!
believe she took everything out with her.
She'd actually showed up a few days later with my oldest son and with a truck. And got the rest of it.
So you still can't get
Your
right?
son's name is what?
What?
Do you get along with him?
So you still can't get right?
How long have you known
Who
him?
is this?
His whole life, he's my oldest son.
Does he
It's
have a
me.
cell phone?
Yeah.
If I were to
Who
call
is me?
him, would he tell you that he came
Gavin
and
said
picked
she
up
took
all of
6
her
Hey.
stuff?
Yeah.
What's his
Right.
cell phone number?
I don't even know you, bruh. I ain't never played with you.
Two of them.
Diggy who joins Triggers parties.
Just a second. What?
Alright, but you saying like I just know you, bruh.
Just a second. So you
The dude that you see almost in every White Trigger party, that's you in.
You can't believe the face.
Yeah, I know that's my love, bruh, but I
White
don't
Trigger
never.
and then C can't get right.
Yeah, I ain't never seen you though, but what's up with it?
Yeah, you know, just learning that
No, I don't want to play with you.
Niggas can be some bitches
No,
sometimes.
no.
What you mean by that, bruh?
No, my husband has a freaking haircut.
What you mean by that?
First, tell me where the
Well,
motorcycle is now.
It's in Houston now.
I just don't know. Just
You nervous to go to high school? Man, bro, you ain't going
you
to.
see the movies? Dang.
Man, bro, you better get some heart, bro. You better get some chest, nigga. Shit, bro, you ain't going to school.
Movies, dang.
Look, bro, hey, look, let me tell you, bro. Hey, is you going to school to funk with anybody, bro?
What?
Alright, me meaning as funk meaning fight anybody, cause any problems with anybody. Are you going to school for that?
No.
Okay, so as long as you're not going to school for that.
But I had experiences of people trying to start cars with me in 8th grade, like all the time. So, and some of my arch enemies said they're going to the high school that I'm going to. So basically, I don't know if they're going to be in my class or not. And I'm just sitting here like, okay.
Man, well look, let me tell you
punch some
something.
people right now.
Look, bro. I will get you some good advice, but you feel me? If he an enemy, bro, and if he want the problem,
I'm gonna have to, clock some people in the head.
Yeah, just throw them balls, you feel me? Throw them hands, you feel me? Throw them hands up in the classroom. I'll scrape them right in the classroom, dog. No lie.
Like either clock them or leave them alone.
Right when I see him, bro. Right when I see him sit down, bro, I'll be on him.
Like I already cut them off, but like
you better start lifting weights.
Like go to the other high school. Like, bruh.
Worried about your cable internet price skyrocketing?
Wow.
Wait, but you know I wouldn't trip though if that was just said I would.
High-speed internet from AT&T and enjoy
It just sometimes when I think about, you know, like this is about to be my first year of high school, 9th grade right now. I graduated from 8th grade. I am going to 9th grade in about 2 weeks. Okay, 2 freaking weeks. I'm sitting here thinking about high school. Like every time I'm thinking about high school, I doubt getting my friends because of all the bad stuff that happened in movies and crap. And I'm just sitting here like, bruh.
Hey, bro, I ain't trying to be disrespectful or anything, you feel me? But, you like, you feel me, limit your talking, cause we trying to concentrate on the street, y'all know what I mean?
I ain't trying to be disrespectful.
And look at him, let's go, bro. I broke his leg, bro. Oh God, I broke his leg. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey.
Yo, you took somebody's ankles.
Bro, I didn't take his ankles, nigga. I broke his leg. I dunked on him.
Oh.
Huh?
What if I did that to you?
Dang.
And I just dunked on him again.
I'm not trying to go to high school to be disrespectful
bruh,
to anybody.
get real, bruh.
It's just that I don't know what to expect. Like I never been to high school before.
He don't want that issue, bro.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Give me that, boy. Bang, let's get it.
Leg though.
Yeah, I broke his leg, bro. He started walking, limping.
Now, what month and year did you sell it to somebody?
I would say February of last year.
How much did you sell it for, and what was the person's name who purchased it?
His first
Bro, I am really like driving on there.
$14,000.
And when did you purchase this same bike?
I'm about to do it again. Come on.
At the end of
Get back.
But never physically took possession of
It's like, and no, and like and for some reason, the main reason why I get joked on is because I wear DCs. For some reason.
DCs, bro. DCs?
Bruh, Rob did it, bruh.
Oh yeah, hey, ain't nothing wrong with Rob, bro. Rob been big on God.
You completed the payments.
DC is made by Rob did it, and they see here talking about skateboarding shoes not in style no more. But okay, here's the thing that takes me off. I'm sitting here, minding my own business. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing these shoes. They come to me, but there's another dude wearing the same brand right beside me. And next they're gonna make up a stupid excuse talk about, oh, he wears them in style.
Somebody came up with $14,000.
Why?
That's
the best way. Nah, you leave them down, scratch more easy because it's on.
Talk about they wear them in style. They cooler than you.
He wasn't living up to the terms.